New York. That headline is correct, and it is not a joke. Washington Nationals first baseman Ryan Zimmerman will not play Thursday night against the Mets because he felt a little sore on a swing yesterday, according to manager Dusty Baker. Zimmerman was nowhere to be seen at Citi Field on Thursday, and he did not stretch on the field nor take batting practice with his teammates. The 31-year-old first baseman homered and singled against the Milwaukee Brewers on Wednesday night, and in so doing showed signs of offensive life he has not displayed frequently yet this season. Zimmerman is hitting .221, 60 points below his career average, has been dropped in the order twice since he began the year as the Nationals cleanup hitter. Zimmerman has battled plantar fasciitis in his right foot since early last season, but Baker and Nationals general manager Mike Rizzo both said the trouble is not his foot. Asked if it was right shoulder trouble, which effectively pushed Zimmerman from third base to first base, Baker said no. What is it then? He's sore, Baker said. The Mets might be listening to, you know. Rizzo did not say what the trouble was either, just that he had a minimal level of concern and the team would wait to see how Zimmerman feels tomorrow before deciding whether or not a roster move is necessary. A roster move would certainly be helpful because even before Zimmerman's injury, the Nationals brought a short bench to New York. They sent down Michael A. Taylor to make room for Jonathan Papelbon on Monday and have carried an 8-man bullpen since. With Zimmerman down for the day Thursday, at least, and Clint Robinson in the starting lineup, the Nationals bench consists of right-handed hitting Chris Heisey, switch-hitting Jose Lobaton, and left-handed hitting Stephen Drew. Lobaton is not a good pinch hit option because burning the backup catcher in those situations always risks leaving the team without an eligible backup. Asked last week for his backup catcher, Baker had trouble identifying one. His options Thursday night, therefore, are limited, which presumably they would not have been if the team had realized Zimmerman was having trouble sooner. We had hoped to fix the short bench, Baker said. We didn't want to go into this series short in the first place, because we hadn't been short all year. We rely on our bench, so we just have to make a decision to alleviate that shortness on our bench here soon. Zimmerman has battled injuries for much of the last few seasons, including the plantar fasciitis as well as a strained oblique that ended his 2015 season. Baker lamented the timing of this unidentified trouble, since Zimmerman has a history of summertime hot streaks, and looked like he might be starting one after Wednesday's swings. We felt that he was just getting going. But we have to deal. It is what it is, Baker said. Hopefully we don't miss him for too long. We're trying to prevent him from being out an extended period of time. Because you just had a feeling his time is coming. For what it's worth, Zimmerman told the Post before Wednesday's game that his foot was feeling good, and everything else was fine, too. The body feels good, Zimmerman said then. Everything feels great. Baker did say that whatever this issue is, it did not bother Zimmerman before Wednesday. Perhaps it will not bother him much longer, either. Either way, it is too early to say whether or not the Nationals will have to assess their first base options long term. Robinson, who is hitting .214 in limited playing time this season, will fill in against Bartolo Colon on Thursday.